Shalom, shalom. Call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High. Name is only begotten Son. In the name of the Holy Spirit. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. And I give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught us his truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp. Shalom to the 144,000, man. All right, and the times we're coming into, bro, you gonna need YAHAWASHI, bro. All right, you gonna need YAHAWASHI. Without YAHAWASHI, it don't matter what you got, no matter how many guns you got, how much food you got stored up, you know, how much, karate skills you know, how much money you may have, how much gold you got, how much Bitcoin. None of that's gonna matter. Without YAHAWASHI, you are not going to make it. All right, and what makes me think of that is this post posted by the brother Tazapanya _144. Shalom. And it shows you that, I believe this is college campus or something, maybe, but, maybe they had a curfew and this, Robo dog pulled up on them, and they're going to put guns on these things, man. They got videos, I've done many videos about it. They got many, movies and shows about it. They're going to put guns on these little robots and they're going to have police in the streets, man, some RoboCop stuff. And, when this happens, they're gonna put these things in the hood, and they're gonna turn them against you, Jakes, man. All right, they're gonna turn them against you, Jakes, man. It's gonna be a slaughterhouse, man. And this is what Esau has planned for, these end times. It's gonna be a time worse than any time ever in the world, ever in history. And the Lord warns us of this time called Jacob's trouble. All right, Jacob's trouble. So let me grab what the brother got right here. It says it's going to get worse. Jacob's trouble is nothing to be taken lightly, right? And these people, like the brother just did a video recently of this pastor or some Jake, who he's Israelite, but he's still lost in Christianity, talking about how Jacob's trouble was going to be against the other nations or something like that. Pretty much breaking it all down wrong. You had Nate that said, when that man asked him about Jacob's trouble, he said it's going to be la-di-da-da, you're going to be to the kingdom of heaven. So a lot of people are teaching this wrong. And the time of Jacob's trouble is the time that Jacob, the children of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, Slovakia, or Native Indians, are going to be in trouble. You're going to be persecuted. You're going to be, slayed and destroyed in the streets, man. It's going to be open season on niggas. All right. So, Slovakia, let me go into these scriptures. I don't want to ramble too much. Daniel chapter 12, verse 1, it says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up," which Michael is an archangel, okay, the angel of war. It says, "The great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as was never since there was a nation, even to that same time." So we're coming into a time worse than any time ever in history, since there ever was a nation. This is the worst time in the world. It says, which I talk about the end of the world, Armageddon, Judgment Day. We're coming into the worst time in the world, which all leads up to those days. Judgment Day, when missiles rain, but before the missiles rain, before the chariots come, there's going to be already hell on this earth, bro. And the Lord has got this judgment set up for 2/3 are people who are wicked. It says, "The great prince is standing for the children of thy people." The Lord has going to have to send a Michael, the archangel, down here to defend the remnant of Israel, the elect. But the majority of our people, over 66% of our people here in America, are going to die, bro. Okay? You're going to die. Or a horrible, gruesome, and tragic, deaths. Look at the movie The Purge. That's about, America. All those movies, all those movies took place in America, down there, I believe. That's what's coming to America, bro. It says, "And there shall be a time of trouble, such as was never since there was a nation, even to that same time." So never a time worse than any time before. It says, "And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that should be found written in the book." So you're going to need to be delivered, okay, if you want to be saved. And everybody ain't going to be delivered. All right? That's why YAHAWASHI is to be feared. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 30. YAHAWASHI is to be feared, man. It says, Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 1, it says, "The word that came to Jeremiah from Yahawah, saying, thus speaketh Yahawah thy power of Israel, saying," it says, "saying, write thee all the words that I have spoken unto you in a book, For lo, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith Yahweh, and cause them to return to the land that I have gave their fathers, and they shall possess it. Right, we're gonna come out of this captivity. But before we come out of captivity, Esau gonna try to kill us. Okay, he ain't gonna let his niggas go. All right. It says, and these are the words that Yahweh spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah, which are you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians. All right. This is what the Lord spake concerning you about when this time comes. It says, for thus saith Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. So ain't no peace coming, man. Okay, ain't no peace coming. It ain't gonna slow down. No, it's gonna get worse and worse and worse here. We've heard a voice of trembling, of fear, people trembling, terrified, and in fear, and not of peace. Why? Shit like this, you're gonna have this shit running through your block, just gunning. You see how he running from it? Imagine you know if you was a Jake. If Esau running from it like that. Imagine you been a Jake, man. They gonna put tasers on them shits. They gonna put bullets on them shits. You know. It says, ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned to paleness. Everybody gonna be afraid, man. Everybody gonna be afraid. If the men gonna be afraid, how much more the women? How much more the children? It says, a man doth travail with child, like a man, like how you see a pregnant woman screaming and hollering when she giving birth. That's how you gonna have men hollering. They done got shot, you know, running down the street. They done got shot, you know. They done got, you know, chopped with a machete or something. You gonna have people getting popped, you know. You gonna have people screaming and wailing, man. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. But he, the elect man, shall be saved out of it, man. All right. It says, alas, okay, which means, hey, finally, basically, for the day is great, that time is coming, which is Bible prophecy, that none is like it. This is a time like never before, a day like never before. Worse, it's gonna be worse than slavery, bro. It's gonna be worse than World War I, World War II. Okay, and ultimately lead up to World War III. It says, it is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, man. All right. I ain't even grabbed this. Isaiah chapter 32, verse 7. It says, the instruments also of the churl are evil, right? The scoundrel, his instruments. He creates evil instruments. Okay, he ain't created nothing but death, man. You know, all these inventions, a lot of these inventions came from Jake. This man, all he created was the patent and death. Okay, ways to destroy. It says that he devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words. And they talking about, I just saw a post about, I forgot what city it was, but they were saying how the police just signed the bill that they was going to allow the police to watch people with drones. You know, so he says he devised wicked devices to destroy the poor, which are you Israelites, and with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. So he, you know, even when we speaking rightly, he gonna try to destroy us, bro. He gonna have to lift up a standard. Okay, let me grab that real quick. Can't forget that, because that's, you know, that's our hope, man. That's why we do what we do, because we know this day is inevitable. It's coming. You know, before I came into this truth, I knew about, you know, this time was coming, where it's gonna be martial law and this, that, and the third. I was like, what the hell are we gonna do? Especially being Jakes, man. Okay, what the hell are we gonna do? Well, now we can bank on something, and the best thing to bank on is YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. You got niggas banking on a 9, a Glock 9, the AK-47. You know, where we bank on YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, man. It says, Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. It says, so shall they fear the name of YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against them, right? So when the enemy come in like a flood, what they gonna do? They're gonna come in like a flood. They're gonna come in, you know, on demon time. The Lord said that the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them, man. You know, it says, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith Yahweh, right? So the Redeemer is going to come unto Zion, unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, which are you Israelites, man. the elect of Israel at least. Their Lord is going to be the redeemer unto Zion. He's going to redeem us from this, man. Let me grab this real quick before I close out. Before I close out. And I pray it's edifying to those for elect, Salakia. I'm just kind of, going with the Spirit, allowing the Spirit to flow, And as we see these things, it's our job to report on these things. Because this is coming. This is prophecy, man. This is prophecy. Hence, while we have, the name prophets in Babylon, because these are things that must be talked about. All right? These are things that must be talked about. The truth ain't nothing for you to brag or boast, yourself in. We are simply servants serving YAHAWASHI. And we must prophesy these times. You see what's coming. If you see what's coming, you should be speaking about it. It says Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 8. Again, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith Yahweh, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. So a sword is being sharpened and perfected. Furbished means perfected, man. And what do you use a sword for? To kill. Okay, a sword is a weapon of destruction. All right, and that's what this man is creating, weapons of destruction. All right, there's a movie called Monsters of Men. I think you can watch it on YouTube right now for free. It's called Monsters, or not Monsters of Destruction. It's called Man of Monsters. So something along those lines. Monsters and Men or something like that. I don't know, but it's like pretty much the basis of it is these damn Terminator robots that they drop in over there like Venice, Vietnam or something, and they started killing everybody, man. You can't fight a fucking drone, bro. Okay, at least none of these niggas can. You can hardly shoot your target. Now how much more when that motherfucker is moving and got heat seekers on you. It says, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith Yahweh, we say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. And Esau was given a sword for a blessing. Okay, he was given a sword, and the scripture says, by the sword thou shalt live. So this is how he got what he got, and when it comes to him trying to keep it and preserve it, what you think he gonna do? It says, it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. He's about to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Even we. That's like, should we then make mirth? Is this time to be thinking everything's a game, thinking everything's funny, thinking everything's cute? Nah, man. Should we then make mirth? It says, it contemneth the rod of my son as every tree, and he hath given it to be furbished, perfected, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it's furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer. So these Edomites, bro, they're about to get the slaying. All right, and really it's YAHAWASHI that's doing this, because he wants to kill 2/3 of our people that ain't right, the jakes that don't get right. He said, I'm just do away with you. Okay, it says, cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people, which are the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians. Jacob's trouble. Okay, Jacob's trouble. Yeah, it says, it shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon the thigh. Right. So it's gonna be upon. This is all happening, coming to majority you jakes, man. Go look at the movie The First Persian that was in the hood and shit. Targeting those jakes. This shit is about to get very sick. All right, and you sit here and play like you don't see it. Like everything was a joke, trying to make mirth. Jake trying to be a comedian and a podcaster, and hey man, look, all that shit gonna come to naught. All right, all that's gonna come to naught, man. All right, let me grab this. This is Salakia. This is Psalm chapter 17, verse 13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Right. So arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, cast his man Esau down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, Esau, man. And we need the Lord to deliver us from this devil, man. That's what it's going to have to be. You're going to have to have the Lord on your side to deliver you from this wicked devil. It says, arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him. Okay, he think he's going to slaughter. Cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, from men which are thy hand, O Yahweh, from men of the world, right? We want to be delivered from the men of this world, okay? And the men that's in power of this world, in this world. It says, which have their portion in this life. And they got their portion. They living good, you know. We the ones that struggle. We're the poor. It says, from men which are thy hand, which is the Lord's left hand, O Yahweh, from men of the world which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasures. They are full of children, and they leave the rest of their substance to their babes. Right? When these Edomites have children, they when you know Johnny or Annie is 1 year old, they already got a college fund created for it, man. And Jake, you don't even got your next meal plan for you after that time. You don't know what you're gonna eat tonight. And that shows you that we are two different people, that we ain't the same. It says, as for me, I will behold thy face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake with thy likeness. Right? We're going to awake from this hell. We're going to awake from this captivity, man. Okay, and awake from this hell and be awakened with the likeness of Yahweh BAHASHAM. We shall be made gods, man. Right now we at the bottom of the scripture. The first shall be last, but the last shall be first. All right, so right now we at the bottom, but soon we gonna be on top, man. Okay, so when Esau come down with this wrath and do what he plan on doing, it ain't gonna prevail against all of us. Okay, going into Jacob's trouble again. They said we're gonna be la-di-da-da, and that shit's been stuck in my head ever since. I'm like, yo, this guy's really out here. Guys are sold the hell out, man. They leading people astray, which means we should be teaching about these things more and standing for the truth of Yahweh BAHASHAM. Acts chapter 14, verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples, exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Right? So we only gonna enter into the kingdom of heaven of the Most High, but by much tribulation, man. Okay, we're gonna go through a lot of hell, and there ain't gonna be no walk in the park. Okay, you're gonna need the Lord to deliver you, bro. And brothers have had visions of being in total, chaos and getting delivered, in miraculous ways. It says, enter into the kingdom of the Most High, right? So that's how we're going to get to the kingdom of heaven. Okay, which shall be established and, ultimately formed on earth when Esau is out of power. But right now he terrorizes us. He has power over us. He's destroying us, but only for so long. His time is short. What I've been saying to Shalom, Kwame Shirala, a Bible Ball.